We are back with Coach Griffin. Spartans took a loss this past week at Whitmer, a tough Whitmer team. Looked like you were looking at a blowout early on, and then the Spartans sort of really came back and almost tied it up there. Coach, talk to me first about that first half of that game. What was going wrong for us?
Well, I just didn't think we played our game. I didn't think we played lineman football. We didn't come out to play. We weren't ready, and I'll put that on me. But we got to be ready, and that's been our downfall this year. It really was more in the second quarter. And they scored 21 unanswered points in the second quarter, and that went up 28-7 at halftime. So we wasn't ready. We got to come back better to start off the games, and if we do that, I think we'll be fine.
So what changed in the second half?
What changed in the second half is, I had to have a talk with them at halftime, and they had to realize how much better that they are than they were playing in the first half. I think Whitmer is a good team, but we're right there with Whitmer, obviously, as the game ended. And they just had to come together and play together and not getting stupid penalties that we had in the first half. If we do that and we play within ourselves, we're a hard team to play.
It's a little bit of an intimidation situation. I mean, you never beat Whitmer before. They're known as one of the best teams on track. Were nerves playing a part?
I think it was nerves. It was a little bit of a lot of things last week. Travel wasn't good. A little bit of nerves. Obviously, having beaten Whitmer, that definitely played a role in the ball game. But we got to get over that mental block. It's what I told them. I was 0-0 against them. Now I'm 0-1. But all I saw was film and their film against our film, and I thought our film was just as good as their film. And we just got to believe in ourselves. And if we do that, any team in the league, we'll have a chance to win at the end of the game.
What were the high points of some, specifically the player team that you guys can really build on going in the rest of the season?
Well, the high points is just believing that we can come back and chip it off. And our passing game, it really stepped up in the second. Now, we had to pass to come back, but, the receivers and the skill players made tremendous plays out there, and if we get the ball in those guys' hands, they can make plays and score touchdowns. So that's what we have to do. We have to keep the ball in bounds and make plays.
We hear a lot about how good the defense is, but obviously there's a tough games that first half. I mean, what kind of adjustments you need to make in that defense?
Defense, we just have to fire off the ball and get penetration for the D line. I know I said that last week, but they just have to come back to playing lineman football the first 2 weeks and run to the ball. Get 11 guys, 11 silver bullets to the ball. If they do that, we'll be back.
Last week was the first week of track play in the conference. Were there any surprises out there that happened in those other games? I
don't know if it's surprises anymore with this league. You have to be able to play every week. You can be beaten every week. The biggest surprise was the team that we playing this week, Fremont Ross beating St. John. St. John's supposed to be a really good team. Now, they had injuries that played part of that game, but Fremont Ross competed, and they did a heck of a job taking that team down, St. John's.
What do you see in Fremont Ross that the Spartans are going to have to do to get a win this time?
We had to stop the quarterback. Quarterback is a runner. Now, they've played two different types of offenses in the last couple weeks. They were a spread team. They were a pistol team. So they ran the ball 1 week, and then they spread out the defense the second week. So, we have to contain their skill players just like any other week. They're similar to us. If we contain their skill players, we'll be fine. Defensively, we just have to attack them and just play aggressively. If we play aggressive offense, we'll definitely have a chance at the end of the game. But their defensive line, I would say, is their best. Defensive line and linebackers are probably their best on the defense side of the ball.